self-mastery is actually the essence of the Pilates method for me. So I use self-mastery in my own body to develop me as a teacher. I think I understand the work and movement so much more when I can feel what it feels like on my own body, and then that allows me to convey that message to my clients. Self-mastery has also changed over my lifetime, so I've had different focuses throughout my 20 years within the Pilates method. Initially it was about, how can I get myself as fit as I can pre-birth? How can I get myself ready for that journey ahead? And then obviously using the work throughout pregnancy and then postnatally. And then evolving from that, I had some sacroiliac pain, and that's been ongoing here and there throughout my lifetime. So always trying to make sure that my pelvis is strong and can absorb the load of my everyday life. And then I've had 2 ACL reconstructions as well. So then I've had time within using the self-mastery for rehabilitation and making sure that my knee gets back to its former capacity ideally. It still struggles a little bit, always working on it. But I'm also an aging female, so I've got to make sure that I use the Pilates method to try and maintain as much strength that I can. It's obviously important that we make sure we're loading our bones as much as we can. So I'm constantly evolving depending upon how my body is feeling, but I constantly also use the feelings on my own body to then convey the work to my clients. I work hard on programming for my clients and helping them to achieve their own self-mastery as well. The importance of programming allows them to feel progression throughout the work and throughout their programs constantly. We want to make them feel successful because you feel good when you're successful. So I think programming and being really strategic about your programming for clients is key as well. And when they achieve self-mastery, then you can mold and adapt to the work, and the next program that they do is really easy to pick up on. It's the same movements. It's flexion, extension, it's rotation, it's lateral flexion, it's all of those movements through our arms and our legs. And if we've helped them to achieve self-mastery of that exercise on a different apparatus, then when they move and change apparatus, it's still the same shape, but the load or the range might have changed. But they still have that proprioception and awareness because they've felt the movement repetitively on their own body. And so that allows them to really feel and be able to self-adjust. So I do think that self-mastery comes from being really strategic with our programming and being really strategic with our lines of progression through the work. So my clients come in, they're good at setting up themselves, they know where their body needs to move, and then I just make little tweaks along the way. And I do feel like that's the same with my own body as well. I really spend time on the work. I can really feel my body, work on my alignment. I use the apparatus and I use the equipment to provide me feedback so that I can get into more optimal positions. And then I take that feedback away to make it more real life and more functional. So I think it's an ever evolving journey where we come in and out of providing feedback and support so we can load up. And then we take that feedback and support away so we can maybe challenge stability and mobility. Self-mastery is also a constant journey for myself and for my clients and for my staff. So there really is never a point that you actually master it all. It's really about being able to mold and adapt depending upon how your body's feeling on that day, what's gone on with your body, whether there's been any injuries or pain. And so it's constantly being able to be adaptable in terms of what load, what tempo we use to create the most optimal movement for our own bodies and then for our clients.